Yes, that's right. Today, I'm going to be drifting an F1 car. Now, you might be thinking, how are you going to drift an F1 car? And I'm going to be using a method that you've probably never heard of before, and it does not affect the car or its performance in any way. So, we're going to be going through a variety of cars and tracks to see which is the best combo, and then decide whether drifting an F1's fun, bad, or terrible. Yeah, that's about it. But I'll not be able to get any of these mods without my PC. Speaking of PCs, my setup is powered by Scan. They offer the best PC parts and custom builds built by enthusiasts for enthusiasts for any setup, including my own. Here is my spec list. They even have a large range of sim racing components from high-end to more affordable options to get anybody started. Thanks so much Scan for sending me out this awesome build. Please go check them out, link in the description and in my bio. Okay, let's go. Now, my little secret is in this column here. As you can see, we have the option for frozen drive. You might have guessed, but this basically turns the track to ice. This will just make it feel like I'm drifting. I can't even get out of the pits. Right, I've chosen Shanghai because the first corner is just so long and I can really easily slide the whole entire thing and hopefully make it look extremely satisfying. Alright, second corner actually, I can't count. Full lock. And we've spun. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I can deal with this. I can definitely, with some practice, I can get on top of this. Like, that is just fantastic, that. It feels like actual drifting. It's just everything's a bit slower. Alright, I'm going to give one more corner a go, and that is when we're going to finish this one. And so far, I think we can do better. I think there's going to be a couple better tracks. Oh my goodness. I'm probably better like this than I am in an actual drift car. Well, I've messed that right up. Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm just so bad. Alright, next track. I'm going to have to rate this just a solid 6 out of 10, this combo. I think it's all right. Alright, we've got something a bit more modern. About, like, maybe a decade, I don't know. And hopefully this is going to create a bit of a nicer experience. I really don't know what camera view to use because I don't like this camera view, but I just feel like it's going to look better on screen if I'm drifting like this. So oh my goodness, that was easy. That was like a noob could do that. I was just trying to do a little donut there, to be honest, you know. I am just good enough to do something like that. I want to do another one as well. You know, the hardest bit might actually be putting your foot to the floor because just sliding everywhere. Just try and get to 100 miles an hour. Oh, 360! No way! I definitely meant to hit that 360. It's kind of just everything's slow, but as soon as a big input is in, it all goes really quickly. No, it's hard to explain. You have to try this out for yourself. Alright, well, there was no good corners left, so I'm going to restart and try and do corners 2 and 3 again, or 3 and 4. Let's try this view. See if it's a bit better. I'm going to go a lot slower. And then just accelerator. No. Oh yeah, here we go. Can we transition? Barely a transition in the mix there. Another little donut, or kind of. Alright, that wasn't as good as China, I'd say. I feel like we need a bit more. Well, we're driving on ice, I can't ask for more grip. Alright, I'm gonna give that another 5. Well, another 5? 5, because the last one was 6, I think. Alright, we are in Valtteri Bottas's car, but I'm very excited because I don't know, I feel I've drifted here in a drift car and it was quite nice. So what's the difference between this and a normal car apart from downforce and millions of pounds and not a round steering wheel? Yeah, I think that's about it, to be honest. Right, first corner nice and slow, a little bit of accelerator. Okay, that was probably the best that it's felt so far. I've got to be honest, I just can't put the power down without spinning. Okay, Right, the next couple corners are long and curvy, so this is our chance to get our best drifts in. And we've already messed it up. Okay, can we transition though? That is the question. Yes, we can transition. Oh, but mate, it was going straight and then it turned back in. This is one random physics. Oh, well, my car's blew up and it's just on fire, to be honest. Well, I don't know what to say now. I was going to give this quite a high score. I was going to give it like a 7, but can't even finish the lap. That's a 0, and that's a shame, to be honest. I was excited for this. We were all expecting it. We had to go to Monaco at some point, and we were also in one of the best sounding F1 cars I think I've actually ever heard. The Rothmans... Well, no, not the Rothmans. What am I? The Williams FW37. Only 18 models off is the FW19. That is the worst F1 knowledge ever. And it's also the worst driving. Hopefully, this car's going to be... The curb messed me up there. That wasn't even my fault. That was 100% the curb. We nearly went for something there. Oh my goodness! Drift tap! There was a little tap there. I know you saw that. Oh, hands down, the best. What is going on? This thing slides so easy. See, the thing is with these cars is sometimes they just actually grip and then you end up going straight unless you use more throttle, which is just dangerous. Oh, over-rotated. Now, I've got to be very honest. This was good, but it was just okay. So, I'm going to give it a valid 7 out of 10. I think it should be pleased because I was being quite generous there. Right, this is the last combo. I thought we'd have to come back to Silverstone because I feel like the first 2 corners are really good. We are in the Vodafone McLaren using, yeah, just the McLaren to be honest. Let's try and drift this thing. It's already sliding. I feel like the short wheelbase and everything else. It's just, I don't know, I have a strange feeling that this would be alright. Wow, that was actually very, very good. Oh my goodness. This is the best car we've drifted. Alright, so this car has to be a 10 out of 10. This combo is almost unbeatable. I can't believe we ended off with the best one. I mean, that is like YouTube coincidences at its best. Alright, final corner of today. I'll take that. It kind of just, with some practice, I reckon I can perfect this. But I think we have to wrap it up now. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. And for now, thank you very much and have a fantastic day.